Hello and welcome. In this video I wanted to share a little bit more about me, about my practice and the origins of my business. My name's Amy and I'm a spinner, weaver and knitter based in the Peak District. I've always been a maker, I've always been curious to learn new skills. There's something about making things with your hands that I just couldn't do without. A chance conversation with my local butcher introduced me to the problems many farmers are facing with what to do with their wool. Every year they have to shear the sheep, but the wool board is giving them less and less money for the wool. It's reached the point where they can't even cover the cost to shear the sheep, let alone the fuel cost to then transport the wool. So I decided I wanted to start a business helping to increase the value of our British wool and to inspire more people to make with their hands again. Especially with such a wonderful natural material, there's something really special about working with wool. My first whole fleece was from another butcher, an organic farmer in the Hope Valley who keeps Herdwicks. I was warned Herdwick fleece wasn't the easiest to work with, and I had no idea what I was looking at when I first emptied the bags of wool. It didn't look anything like what I'd seen in videos. So slowly I started going through the piles of wool and picking out what I felt like were the interesting bits. I learnt how to wash the wool, and then using my drop spindle, I learnt how to spin the wool. I got so many different textures and colours just from this one fleece. I was hooked. I then taught myself to weave using a tapestry frame loom. I started making bookmarks and coasters so I could experiment with making different types of yarn and using different ways to weave it. My favourite product from that time was this Herdwick wall hanging. I felt like it really represented what I was trying to do in my business, turning what would be waste wool into what I felt like was a beautiful piece of art. So I kept going. I kept making more connections with the local farmers, sourcing different fleeces and just learning as I go. I now sell my hand-spun yarn for other makers to enjoy, as well as woven items like scarves and cushions. I love finding new ways to showcase what's possible with wool and enjoy sharing my curiosities and passion on Instagram and YouTube. I'm attending a number of wool shows in the UK this year, but if you can't make it to one of those, I also sell my work online. I hope you've enjoyed hearing a little bit more about me and my business, and I hope it's inspired you to follow your curiosities more.